on, bro. Yo, free win. Hey, yo, good shit, bro.
Hey, it's Blue G YouTube, guys. It's back with another video, and I'm dropping down on the train, regardless if there's my teammates or not. And I knocked down this one Octave, and he knocks me. Now, remember this guy's name, guys. He's going to be very important throughout this video. So, as I'm going down, the Bloodhound kills me and finishes me off. And it's sad because I didn't get to play this game, but let's just say that with the power of friendship and camaraderie, I got a gesture that these teammates of mine who tried to get my tag when it was so far away to know by feeling that I can be able to do something to return to help them out because of the appreciation that they did for me. And so I stayed to watch this game, and I told them tips like, you know, you can't make it out there, you gotta go back, you can't revive your friend out here outside the zone. I kept telling them tips like, you know, using your skills to, you know, take less damage from the zone too. And I also just kept telling them, you know, as I was a backseat driver, about my channel and how the tips that from my channel and level 8's channel, he's very good at with his tips, and I definitely have been inspired to use Pathfinder more, and I want to practice using Pathfinder for my next future ranked games. So yeah, guys, if you guys like the video, enjoy. And yeah, it's the same Octane like I said earlier. He looks familiar, right guys? And just to make sure, I'm glad I recorded this video because I got to see the name he knocked, and yeah, it's the same guy. Oh my god, the guy that knocked me is literally the guy they just knocked, and it's the last squad. It turns out when I said one left, I thought there was another person, but it turns out that dude had a self-revive from the train loop earlier. So when they did this and won the game, I was like, no shit, bro. It's the same guy. GG to both of these players. I mean, that dude tried, but you know, I got my revenge of winning this game without even doing a single thing. All I did was just kept telling tricks and tips, and these guys were already decent, but there was moments where I felt like they could have died or they could have not survived without my motivation. I told them in the very beginning, like as I was watching them, that if you guys win this, I'm recording this and posting it. So I was like half of AFK. I was there in the beginning, then I went to go help my mom do something, then I came back and I saw they were still alive. I said, no pressure, if you guys win this, I'm gonna record this and post it. And see how they try to get my tag? I really appreciate that. That's crazy. These guys I have never met, they're randoms, and they show, like, you know, sportsmanship. They show good camaraderie, which I have not had in a long time when playing video games such as Wild Rift. Like every time I play Wild Rift, nobody wants to work together, they all feed and die, and I try my best as a jungler to control the game and help them, you know, calm down so we can focus to win, but they just don't listen. I literally played one ranked game and it was so bad. I was like, okay, I don't think this game is getting any better. I played a few games last week before that, and the same thing. I was on a losing streak. I was like, yeah, these players just don't want to listen, so I just don't know what to say. But I'm having a lot of fun with Apex. It gives me more opportunities to explore other games, and I will say that this game has a lot of like nice stuff. Like I feel like the amount of things I learned in Wild Rift, I know because I played over time, but the things I have learned from watching other people play and how their skills and how they're like so much other ways to get better at the game, it made me rethink like, oh, I don't always have to do this to win. I don't always have to 1v9. You know, I don't always have to 1v3 to win. I can win without even playing this game sometimes. I literally have 0 kills, and I was just shot calling and then just saying some tips to help them out to win the game. Now, I don't like being a backseat driver, and I don't like people telling me to do what to do as well, but it was just one of those things where these guys were open-minded, and I felt like they were decent enough to win the game. And if I can like help reinsure or back them up, as you could say, like a coach does, yeah, it's a lot more better than having one player quitting and, you know, raging or something like that. So like, obviously in a normal circumstances, most people would just quit after they die. They just quit. It's how people are in Apex. But for some reason, when they showed me that awesome gesture of trying to get my tag even though it was impossible. I appreciate it, and let's see to watch, and I was recording it, and I just had a feeling these guys could win. Like you ever have the feeling when you're playing games and you just have the reassurance of decent teammates to win games? Like, that's just how I felt. I just felt like I haven't had this feeling in a long time in Wild Rift or any other game, because just generally Wild Rift just has so many bad players that the only way to win is to pre-mate, and I really hate that because I like to solo jungle, I like to make new friends, I like to prove myself, my content and everything. But this time, guys, I'm proving to y'all that the message of this game is not because I can win without doing a damn single thing and people listen to me. Obviously, I would win a lot more in Wild Rift if people did listen to me. 95% of my games, I would win more if they just calm down and just focus to win. But this message is that it's comradely. I can't say this word. I'm so sorry, guys. But it's basically just good friendship, you know, friendly and being pleasant. Like, these people have never met. They were chatting back with me too, you know, we were talking back and forth. It was nice and it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed helping these guys win, and I enjoyed watching them, and I enjoyed editing these videos, and I want to make sure I like give my best advice and analysis of these players. So Fade accidentally used their skill to flash back, so he died out the zone, and his friend punched him out. I was curious to see if he actually could make that, but I guess he wanted to finish him off, get his tag and revive him quickly because he's already outside the zone. He wasn't gonna wait any longer. The raid was really good. I was impressed with the raid. Fade, maybe he was still like, you know, just getting there. He wasn't as good as Raid in my opinion, but who knows? Maybe he made someone else. But yeah, like, I'm a Fade main, so I know some tips about him, like throwing your ults, and you can take no damage from the zone if you throw your ult at a certain distance. Then you can go, and Raid skill too, you don't take any damage if you use your tactical skill. So she couldn't make it right here, so I told her to go back. There's no way you're gonna make that revive. So if I didn't do that, she would have died, and we would have lost the game right here, like just right here from this simple mistake. I have died to zone 2 and, you know, limit testing and seeing what I can do. You have to understand that late game, the zone hurts a lot. You can't take any chances, and the sacrifices you make, you have to do to secure the victory. So this is another sacrifice, leaving his friend behind, but it's okay because there's one revived upcoming. I'm surprised they didn't camp it. Usually it's hard to get a revive in the last zone because they camp that or they're near it, but I mean, I think he pulled it off and revived him, and then he got him back in the game at this point right here. And I was like, that's crazy, bro. The zone's getting super small. Could be 1v3. He's gonna have to 1v3, so he has to get better position. So I told him, get some height, get some position, you know, have a good advantage of your geographic and your map. And yeah, after he got him back, I told him to take cover. You know, they took cover this house. And yeah, if you guys see my YouTube videos and level 08, his tips and tricks are really nice. His 19 tips and his 20 tips video, watch them both, they're awesome. Sub to him, give him a like, you know, shout out to him. I joined their server, it was nice. Joined their Discord server. So yeah, they're fighting right now. It's a 2v2 squads. I thought it was a 1v3. Luckily, it was just a 2v2. And that Octane, guys, that's him right there. That's the Octane from earlier. Yep, that's the Octane that knocked me on the train. What a surprise. The irony. Of course, it would be that guy with my anime luck. Turns out, after he got him down, it was just him left, but I thought it was one more person. Luckily, he played it smart. He closed the door like I said he would. And then, you know, they should heal up, shield up. It's too risky because there's two options. One, if there was a third person enemy and he tried to finish him off, he would die. So he made the right play right here. He went back inside and got his teammate up. The last guy, however, was actually self-reviving himself. So yes, he could have ended that game, but you never know, right? So he chose the right play. He self-revived, got into a different position, and I said, get to a better spot because the zone is coming. 45 seconds, so they move out. They move to this house over here, and I'm basically just trying to make sure that they stick together. So Fade is not with them. I said follow him because they're not together right now. So I told him to follow him, and then he follows in with him, and then they both are here, and they're just waiting to see where the other guy is at. They're looking around. I told him to look up because I thought the window was open on the rooftop, like it was open roof, but it wasn't. It was closed, and luckily he had a grenade. He didn't need to waste it, but I could tell, right? He threw it up there to check to see if it would break. Basically, the grenade blew up the door. It made the enemy know where they're at. So it was kind of bad. It gave them position, but at the same time, it was good. Because why? Because now the enemy is shooting right there and they know where he's at. So it baited him to shooting at him, and they're not going to kill him. He doesn't have a good angle, right? So unless the enemy has like arc stars and throwing it there. But the thing was, he was already shooting, so they know he's over there. And they know as he's throwing stuff at them, he's wasting his stuff. So at the same time, they're trying to look around, they're trying to see where he's at, and so they know he's in that building now. And now I told them to use your ult, get over there. You need to use your Wraith ult right now, and go invis and go over there so y'all can get closer and 2v1 him. And so they did do that eventually. And then I noticed like that the Octane has nowhere to run now, and that the last guy they're trying to find is stuck. And so all they have to do is just watch the exits. And so I like how he uses this really nice trick right here. I never seen it before, but I seen it in Rules of Survival a long time ago. He uses the door to get on top, opens the door, and then climbs on top to see if he's inside. He's not, so now he knows he's all the way at the top. So they communicate with each other, and they're just like talking, and yeah, eventually they just get up there and gang on him. And so they 2v1 him now, and then yeah guys, this game is looking like a wrap. And thank you guys for watching and for making this far and hearing me talk and analyze this game. I cannot believe I won without even doing the damn thing, but I did do something, you know. I kept motivation, I kept encouragement, I kept giving some tips to make sure they stay alive, and I'm pretty sure they felt like they were in good hands. I asked them in Discord, I said, did the tips help? And they were like, yes. And I was like really happy about that. I was glad. I'm glad I got to add them, make new friends, new subs. And yeah, I'm Plat 2 guys, I'm getting close to Diamond. Thank you guys for watching, and follow my Twitch. And yeah, my favorite gun is the RE45 guys. Comment and let me know what your favorite gun is. Obviously this gun's very OP. I really love it up close and mid range. Hey guys, bye.